Hi guys. Today we are going to be doing some review of all the things we've been learning the last 5 weeks, and we've been learning about statement sentences and questions, and what's the difference between a common and a proper noun, and past and present tense verbs, and future tense verbs, and exclamatory sentences or strongly worded sentences. So we're going to just do some review. So this week we are going to be working on 3 different pages in your skill practice book. We're going to be working on page 34, 35, and 36. So I hope you have your book and you can follow along with me. All right, so first part, we're going to be practicing some punctuation, or well, recognizing the punctuation. So we're going to be looking for things that are at the ends of our sentences, these tiny little things that when we're reading mean so much. All right, so it says, read each sentence, write a T for a telling sentence, or you could say a statement, an A for an asking sentence, or an S that shows strong feeling. Okay. All right, so our first one says, do you have a pencil? I don't. I have an orange pen, but thanks for asking. Oh, wait, is that an asking question because of the question mark? Okay, I think I'm going to put an A there for asking, and let's write a big question mark over here so we can remember that an asking question always ends, or an asking sentence always ends with a question mark. Second one says, the pencil is under the desk. Well, hold on, let me look. No, nothing but my feet under there. No, feet and the carpet, and I don't know. That's not saying a whole lot except just there's something on the floor. Oh, you think that's just a telling sentence? Me too. I'm going to put a T for telling, and then I'm going to just write a little period right there. Look how small that is. It's so little. That's like a tiny gnat. All right, number 3, I must find my pencil. Where did it go? It's not on the floor. It's not under my desk. I don't have one in my hand. I have an orange pen. Ugh! I'm so excited, upset, I'm lost. Do you think this sentence is showing strong feeling? Yeah, I do too. So I'm going to put an S for strong feeling, and then I'm going to make an exclamation point. Where is my pencil? Oh, here it is. Hello, I'm your pencil. You were looking for me. It's a glitter pencil. I don't like using it because then I get glitter on my fingers, and that bugs me. Okay, anyway, read each sentence. Write the missing end mark. It's calling it an end mark, but we know that's called punctuation. So the punctuation mark at the end of the sentence, okay? Number 1 says, the book is on the shelf. Whoopee, the book is on the shelf. Is that a question? No. Is it exciting? The book is on the shelf. Only if it's been missing. I think it might just be a statement, don't you? Would you put a period there? Yeah, me too. That is the best book I ever read. What do you think? Is that exciting? Am I showing strong feeling? Yes, I am. I might have overacted it a little, but that's the best book I ever read. I can't help it. Exclamation point. And number 3, what book are you reading? Look at that. We've got that W-H-A-T, that what word, or what, why, when, where. That is always a big indication that we have a question on our hands, so we need to put a question mark. Now right here is asking you to write about your favorite book. It says write a telling sentence, that's one that ends with a period, and a sentence that shows strong feeling. So remember, you're going to be talking about a book you love, your favorite, one that you read again and again and again, that you can tell me about, okay? I would write about mine, but it's a long book and I'm not going to write it. Just remember that your first sentence has to end with a period and your second sentence has to end with an exclamation point, okay? Tell me about your favorite book. I am reading one right now, but it's not my favorite. In fact, I don't like it. It's making me cry. Anyway, okay. Here is our next page, page 35. All right, so we're going to be reviewing our proper nouns and common nouns in this part, okay? All right, read the sentences, draw a line under each proper noun. Now remember, a proper noun is one that has a capitalization. So for example, your name. My name is Angela. So I always use a capital A when I write my name because it is a proper noun. Now I am a woman, but that's not a capital W because a woman is a common noun. There are lots of women in the world. I'm just one of them. But when you say my name, it's a capital A. All right, so we're only going to capitalize our proper, or we're only going to underline our proper nouns. So let's read this. I have an aunt. Her name is Katrina. She lives in Dallas. It is a big city. Katrina has a big dog. She calls the dog Billy Boy. Billy Boy, that's funny. All right, can you see any proper nouns? Now your big tip-off is the stuff that's got a capital letter. You might be wondering, well, is this one a proper noun because it has a capital H? No, it's only capital because it's at the beginning of a sentence. Her is a common noun. How about this, though? Katrina. Katrina is the aunt's name. The aunt is this. There's lots of aunties in the world, right? But this one's name is Katrina, and that's our proper noun. And she lives in a city. But you know what? Our passage tells us she lives in a specific city. She lives in Dallas. And that is a proper noun. Dallas, in case you don't know, is in Texas, y'all. It's a big old Texas city. Okay, it says it right here. It is a big city. There are no capital words here, so I don't think we have a proper noun in that sentence. Katrina has a big dog. All right, so now look at this one. This is a proper noun, and it's also capitalized because it's at the beginning of a sentence. So it would be capitalized no matter what. Now her dog, we know dog is just a common noun. It could be anybody's dog. It could be my dog Roscoe, but it isn't because this dog is called Billy Boy. Can't you just picture Auntie Katrina living in Dallas saying, "Here you go, Billy Boy, come and get your bone." She'd say it with a better accent than that. That wasn't a very good Texas accent. So I'm going to underline Billy Boy. Billy Boy. That's a funny name for a dog. All right. Write each underlined noun correctly. All right, so now it's quizzing you. It's asking you, do you know the difference between a common noun and a proper noun? And if you do, how do you capitalize or not capitalize them? This says, I have two uncles. Are your uncles' names uncles? Hey, uncle. Hi. Hi, uncle number one. Uncle number two. Uncle one. Uncle two. Oh, wait, they have no arms. Oh, poor uncles. Two uncles. Should it be capitalized? No, it's not at the beginning of a sentence, and it's not a proper noun. Now, if we said Uncle Bob or Uncle Bill or Uncle Jack, then we would write a capital for their name, but we shouldn't write a capital U for uncle. It should just be lowercase. Now, how about this one? Oh, here, Uncle Mike. There's Uncle Mike. That's his proper name is Mike. He lives in New York. Okay. Now, New York is a specific name for a city. It could just say Uncle Mike lives in a city, and if it said just city, we would leave it lowercase. But it says New York, so we have to do what? Yep, we have to capitalize it. So we're going to write New York. New York, New York. It's a wonderful town. Okay. All right, New York is capitalized. And the last one says, the other uncle's name is Max. Anytime you see this, name is, and then there's a word here, and you know that's someone's name, that always needs to be capitalized. So make sure you write Max with a capital M. Max. All right, right down here it says write a sentence about someone in your family. Use a proper noun. So that means you could write about your sister or your brother or your dog, but you need to give their name. So you can't just say, this is my mom. She is nice. You have to say, this is my mom, Judy. Or, this is my dog, Bonzo. Bonzo. What kind of name is Bonzo? So you're going to write one sentence about someone in your family, okay? I'll let you do that on your own. Make sure you do it and make sure you use their proper name. All right, and the last part of our work this week, which is so much review. We've done so much today. I know you're working hard. Hang in there with me, okay? We are going to be choosing the right verb form, which we've been practicing a lot lately too. All right, so we're going to write the correct verb on this line right here. Remember, we learned about past tense and future tense, so we have to pay attention to the words that are around it. This says, yesterday we something about Texas. Oh, there's Texas again. It's a nice state. It's a big one. All right, let's see which one we're going to pick. Yesterday we will learn about Texas. That literally makes no sense. Yesterday we learned about Texas. Yeah, because we did it yesterday, we have to have an ED, don't we? So we're going to write learned with an ED. We learned about Texas. Yeehaw! Texas. All right, tomorrow. Ooh, we know that tomorrow's in the future, don't we? It hasn't happened yet. It's tomorrow. Today is today, and tomorrow's tomorrow, and well, it hasn't happened yet. So tomorrow we a movie about Alaska. Ooh, another good state. Alaska, it's cold there. Lots of snow. I like that. All right, tomorrow we will see a movie about Alaska, or tomorrow we see a movie about Alaska. Yep, will see. We want to write will see because when we have the word will, that means it's happening in the future. Okay, number 3 says, now I something a book about the United States. All right, United States, you notice the proper noun here with the capital U and the capital S? I hope you did. All right, now I wanted a book about the United States, or now I want a book about the United States. Yep, if we had an ED, that means we would have wanted it yesterday. But the word now implies right this very minute, right now. I want it right now. Now I want a book. All right, complete the chart right in the missing verbs. Ooh, this is going to be fun and tricky. Ika. All right, so these are our verbs for now, in the past, and in the future. Right now, yesterday, tomorrow. Okay? When we say look, that's right now. If I say, look at me, I'm telling you to do it right this minute. If I asked you to look at me yesterday, what would I say? Yep, I would say I looked at you, or you looked at me. Looked, we have to have that ED. The future is will look. All right, right now we're going to visit somebody. Yesterday we visited our grandma. Tomorrow, what will we do? Oh yeah, I said it. We will visit. We will visit. Yes, we will. And let's see, we're going to have to look at these before we fill out this because we don't know what we're doing right now. I mean, right now I'm writing and talking an awful lot, and you're sitting and listening to me talk a lot. All right, in the past we stayed somewhere. In the future we will stay somewhere. What should we do right now? Stay? Yes, let's just stay. Right where we are, right now. Stay, don't go. We have one more thing to do. Last thing says, write a sentence about a place you visited in the past. Ooh, so it's going to have a word in it that ends with ED, like you might say, visited. There's how to spell it right there. Write a sentence about a place you will visit in the future. So it's asking you to write 2 sentences here. Didn't give you very much room, I will say that. If you have to scribble around on the side, you can. That's not very much room to write 2 sentences. I don't think I could write 2 sentences there. And when you write your sentence about the future, remember you have to say will something. Maybe will visit. Okay, good luck. This was a lot. I know it was. You did great. If you hung in there with me to the end, you are superb.